And what's your problem, besties? Hello, everyone. You'll have to tell me how the sound is and all that. I'm still kind of sick, so don't be surprised if I randomly mute the stream for a few minutes as I take care of mucus drainage. I'm trying my best not to drown in it. If the stream starts dropping frames and skips real bad, let me know too. I'll cut down the quality a little bit. My internet's been acting really weird today. I haven't been able to stream videos without constant stuttering and skipping, so... Hello, Girian. Didn't you gift me this game, Girian? I'm pretty sure you did. Dungeonmans. This was actually a game that I'd been eyeballing for a little bit. You need to take up a craft or a hobby if you've got too much free time. Well, everyone, you can thank Girian for this game. It's one of several new games that I plan to test out tonight. I don't know how long I'll be streaming this. I've only done a quick test run with one character on it. But it seems pretty good so far. It's got a lot of flavor. It is a roguelike. Quite a good one, from what I can tell so far. I'm hoping to make tonight a very long night. Got the next 3 days off. Don't have much planned over the next several days. Gotta put some insulation up under my house. Fun stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be starting a new game here in just a few minutes. I'm gonna kind of let some more people trickle in. I sent out a little social media post. Maybe he is, Slaxer. You should draw a rainbow shooting from here over the building, just sploosh. Bring some color and joy into this scene. Oh, you're talking about the dagger? I thought you were talking about this guy here. For now, I've got my heater turned off, but I will be turning it back on, so we'll have that omnipresent droning sound returning once it starts getting too cold. It's icing outside, sleeting. Wouldn't be surprised if my power goes out or something like that. Someone will fly off the road and take out an electric pole somewhere. Yeah, just give Slaxer a little bit of time. He'll be flooding the chat with artistic dicks before too much longer. Yeah, see, even setting on this screen it says I'm dropping 3% of my frames. Pretty sure once we start getting into the actual game, it's going to be really pixelated and bad. You guys will just have to keep me posted on how stuttery it is. It probably wouldn't hurt it too bad to cut the quality actually in half on this game. Hasn't turned into pneumonia yet, but it's gonna happen. I can feel it. It's only a matter of time. Anyways, let's go ahead and start a completely brand new academy. We'll delete the top test one here. Yep, of course, that story is completely over with. So we'll found a new academy. Our story begins in a forgotten age, a legend lost in histories that were buried in old myth. On the unfamiliar shores of an untamed land, a hero strode forth to... What should we call the world? Someone spit out a really good name for us to go roaming and romping around in. We could name it after Gurion, since he actually gifted the game. Gurion the, I think that's what we'll call the land. It's not gonna be Shithole Land, Mo Fleeker. The great hero upon the shores of Gurion brought with him but one thing, the iron spirit of a Dungeonmans. There is no greater force than the order of Dungeonmans, each one a titan of monster-crushing greatness, an unparalleled treasure hunter and veteran of 1,000 battles. Here, one of the eldest and greatest of their champions set out to spread the light of the Dungeonmans to a new land. The great hero set out to build a mighty Dungeonmans Academy, an institution of higher learning and martial training, one that would serve as a beacon of civilization to the terrified native villagers, cowering in fear from what terror lurks outside their walls. The toil was not a small one, but eventually the academy began to accept its first students, bright-eyed young hopefuls willing to take up the cause and bring war to those who'd prey upon the just. So begins the story of one young candidate, ready to embark on the rigorous years of study required to be a true Dungeonmans. Our first candidate is just going to be Plumpin'1. The next one will be Plumpin'2, and so on and so forth. And we get to choose our skill. There's our stats anyways, our stat block. There is Strength. It increases health, increases stamina, increases all damage slightly, and melee damage where other stats specialize. Strength fortifies the entire Dungeonmans. Skills, SKL is accuracy and rain damage, blocking, parrying, for ranged fighters. Make him smart, he's a dungeon mains. You don't gotta be smart, just strong. Science reduces magic damage taken. Effectiveness and duration of potions and status effects. Blah blah blah. And Foom increases mana and determines mana damage. So, not all stat blocks are created equal. I think I'm just going to start off with a basic one right here. Strength, and skill. 14, 14, 11, 12. I can say these are all terrible, and Plumpin'1 is no Dungeonmans. We'll do this one. We can be a Fightermans. The Fightermans course is built on a solid core of weapons, shield, and armor. You'll begin with the skills and equipment to take enemies head on. Rangermans. A Rangermans who graduates from the academy as an expert with bows. You'll start off with the ability to tag, we're not going to be a Rangerman or a Wizardmans. We could be a Necromancer. Some previous graduate must have brought back one too many grim dark books covered in skulls. Necromancers are bad people, ugly on the inside. They use pulses of energy left by the dead to summon minions as well as gamble their own blood to defeat enemies. You should feel ashamed of yourself just for reading the paragraph. You can be a Dungeonmans. We're the hero, we make the call. Here's 5 mastery points and a backpack full of gear. I don't really feel like going just for a blank template and making my own. You can be a Bannermans. Heraldry and chivalry are the finest tradition of the knights of old. Plant powerful banners to lay out your zones of control. And a southern gentlemans. Class, dignity, and decorum are your way of life, and you endure the sticks and stones of the lowborn through a mask of politeness that hides your ever-growing rage. It's up to you to decide when you've had enough, and woe betide anything within shouting distance when you do. This is a Grimmethmans right here. We might try a Southern Gentleman's later on. I'm just going to be a basic fighter man's. And we get to choose 2 perks. Southern Born. Raised by the gentleman barbarians of the temperate south, we lived a life of might and nobility, building a staunch hardiness from drinking fine teas and rigorous afternoons of Tusker polo. Well, I would say that's going to be us. We're Southern Born, we love teas, don't know much about polo, but croquet is always fun. Could be a book burner. Eat delicious books to restore health and gain experience. Scrounger, find more coin and loot. Defiant, deal more damage when you're injured. Pneumatized, plus 20 AP gain. Generally 1 extra action every 5 seconds, but you take 10 extra damage. Electrolyzed, faster and more potent mana, no. All weather, take 10% less fire and ice damage, deal 10% more. World Champion. More champions will spawn. The downside is more champions will spawn. Even the scrubbiest monster knows. To be the man, you've got to beat the mans. They all want a shot at the next hotshot graduate to come strutting out of the academy. Could be mad thirsty or tireless. We're going to be a world champion. And got several avatars. That's definitely a fighter man's right there. If only he had a beard. That's like Fabio, I think. This guy has a shield on his chest. I think he's got 2 shields in one of his hands. Dungeonmans. We'll be Fabio for this guy. Onward to adventure. And so graduated Plumpin' newly minted fighter mans of the grand Dungeonmans Academy. Congratulations, Plumpin'. As the first graduate of the Dungeonmans Academy, there is much that rests upon your shoulders. This untamed wild world is yours to explore, wonder, and protect. Before you go, I can offer some exceedingly brief words of advice. Let's go ahead and get the advice. Why not? Plumpin', know these things well. First, danger lies to the east and south. The farther you go, the darker and more cunning your foes become. As you venture far from civilization, know also that the danger will increase. If you grow too bold and are surrounded by foes you're not equal to, none can save you but yourself. But Master, surely there's more to this world than wild beasts. Isn't there? Isn't there? In the farthest corner of the land lives the dreaded Purpleonians, a vile race that is the enemy of all good men. What twisted master they serve is unknown to us, but there is no doubt that the dread Purpleonians are the greatest known threat, and should be crushed once and for all. Should you keep your wits, and fortune smile, perhaps the crusher shall be you. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Got it. They're a threat. This academy is your home. You're always welcome here. Should you find any academy artifacts, bring them back here post-haste. They will provide benefit not only for yourself, but for other students who graduate here should you fail. Our academy grows through your efforts alone. And, as it so happens, there's an academy artifact just outside our walls. A stinking flock of scrobolds invaded our halls in the dead of night and made off with our only triple-coiled decalcinator, the heart of our alchemy lab. If you happen to stumble across it in your travels, return it. Well, I love quests. No, dear Plumpin' there are no great quests set before you. Your path is your own, and where it takes you none can say. Seek not guidance from humble townsfolk or snooty lords. A Dungeonmans builds legends alone. Got it. And that's all he has. Should we need more advice, we can visit the wall of text, which is to the top of the screen. It has knowledge everlasting, and we're gonna go. So here we are. The Academy War Chest. When we upgrade the Academy by returning artifacts or books, we will sometimes have rewards for us placed in here. While our Academy upgrades will help future graduates, the items in this chest will help us right now. Well, I guess we better go get started finding some of those upgrades. What a curious orb. It floats gently above the pedestal and swirls with shimmering clouds and tiny sparkles of light. We feel the slightest pull towards the orb, as if it yearns for something. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it yet. And this is the Great Wall of Text. Let's examine it. Amidst the dizzying array of glyphs and symbols, we glean this piece of knowledge. Dual wielding goes great with archery. A good set of skills to get out of trouble, or beat the crap out of enemies who force you into melee range. So we could set up there and check that thing out all day, probably. I haven't actually explored this place. Who are you? It's a high libromancer Strom. Oh, Plumpin' are you sure you're in the right place? As even you can see, this library is in deplorable condition. It's as barren as my miserable wife's dusty womb, and as empty as your rattling head. We're an embarrassment to the written word. So get out, go adventure, and if somehow you manage to come back on your own 2 feet, maybe you can be so kind as to give books you don't want to the headmaster. He might be the only other person in this whole institution who won't just stuff them in his mouth. Got it. I'll see what books I can find. I guess as we find books, they get added to these bookshelves. Okay. Scrobolds. It's an awesome name. I like the names of things in this game. And it's the Grand Chemistress. Ah, Plumpin' Checking out the Academy Laboratory, I see. Well, no touching and certainly no drinking. Not that there's much to drink. This is a miserable excuse for an alchemy lab. Scrobolds ran off with the last piece of good equipment I had, and now I'm distilling potions through bendy straws in a goldfish bowl. If you happen to run across any decent alchemical tools, we could certainly use them. If you also happen to paint the walls of a certain nearby dungeon crimson with scrobold blood, that would be good too. Okay, and a blacksmith. Welcome to the armory. So we can give him trash gear to melt down, can upgrade our starting weapons and armor, purchase upgrade hammers, give him blueprints apparently. Interesting. Okay. And let's see. Who are you? Speed Diggin' Pete. Oh, hello there, young Plumpin' How you doing? Oh, me? Well, I'm just in this empty graveyard here. Nice and empty. Yep. Gonna stay that way too, right? 'Twould be best than if I didn't have to do no digging, no sir, I hate graves. Well, I'm gonna one-shot everything, so don't worry. And the Grand Dungeonmans Academy, founded by Sir Winnington Crushfield III, legendary champion across the distant horizon. Okay, what is this? Academy Battlemaster. Alright, you mewling zero-level scrublets, pay attention. Here's Plumpin' a real hero. And what real hero Plumpin' is gonna do for us is head out into the world and defeat champions. Those monsters with the glowing red aura. You crush them like there's no tomorrow and bring back the proofs of strength that they drop. Bring them back, and you'll be making yourself stronger and bolstering every future Academy graduate. Isn't that right, Plumpin' Sir, yes, sir, sure thing, Hoss, or mark this day, recruits, for real hero Plumpin' sets off in the name of war and victory and shall return atop a dragon of thunder clutching 1,000 skulls. Or K. Yep. So can I talk to these guys? No. They are just nooblet recruits. Let's get out of this place, though. We are ready to leave the Dungeonmans Academy. So the world map looks like there's parts unknown over here, other side of mountains. We got roads, convenient Scrobold Warren, the Oak Fells, and the Stead of Why Not. We're going to go over here to the convenient Scrobold Warren, however. Might as well enter it. Hello, Avak. Foolish red creatures, setting up their squalid home not a stone's throw from the Dungeonmans Academy. They will be crushed and destroyed. So we tip over their stew right there. Vile pot of chili. What do we got? No, there we go. Oh, well that's going to cause a bit of problems. My pass turn key happens to be my mute microphone key. So, let me go ahead and actually fix that. What should I put this as? How about... I gotta have some type of mute microphone key. There we go. That way whenever I start sneezing unexpectedly, I can do something about it. Yep, this game is pretty awesome, Avak. I love it. You splatter that kobold all over the walls. Scrobold, I mean. What do? We pick up a scroll. Durlzai. I'm not going to read, well... A scroll, what does it do? Arcane symbols, strange scribblings. You should probably just go ahead and read it. Out loud. Ooh, bees, please. So it's a bee scroll? Oh, well, I guess, whatever. Even reading it automatically uses it, and I didn't summon any ding bees because I X'd out of it. So we found the priceless and rare historical artifact. Return this to the Academy headmaster and he'll know what to do with it. What's Revocaine got to do with this game? Has he done something with it? I'm probably missing some type of joke. I'm not entirely sure. How's the pixelation as I'm running around? Again, you guys need to let me know if I need to cut quality just a little bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. We killed this crab monster. Take his claws back there for dinner later tonight. What do we pick up? A 10 steel door spike, probably used for crafting stuff. It's all about the maens. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time to dedicate to all of my LPers that I watch, so I've fallen pretty far behind on Revocaine stuff. All about the maens, huh? I've never heard it. Every time I go watch Revocaine, he's streaming DayZ, which I'm not particularly interested in. It's a game that's never really interested me. I'm half tempted to read this scroll here in a second again, too. And we level up! Yes, we've reached level 2. Why is... Yeah, if you hear that beeping every once in a while, for some reason my computer is beeping. I have no idea what the hell's up with it. It's not overheating or anything. Probably gonna have to tear it apart and check the wiring or something. It's kind of annoying. Okay, what have we got here? A bendy iron heater. Let's go ahead and check this stuff. A copper longsword. Right now all we have equipped is yesterday's knife. Might be the worst weapon in the entire game. We've also got special skills over here that we can use. Shield rush, press the attack, high guard, battle fervor. That's probably my level up screen right there. Let's equip that. And I've got half a shield. Pretty sure this is the good half, but who cares as long as it gets you past the first level. So, we'll equip the bendy iron heater. I wonder how do I drop things just by dragging them out? I actually don't know. And a scroll of Lida Captarum. The beeping is actually the LED lights on the front of my control panel. For some reason, my LED lights and my fan controls cycle between high, low, on, off, just randomly. Why did you get a strike on your Cataclysm video? That's pretty hardcore. Did somebody randomly just file one against you? I can't imagine the dev would do it. Since it's now basically an open development, that should be something you could fight, right? Let's read the scroll. The spell has no effect. Perhaps we should wear some boots next time. It's a scroll of Rulturam's boot barter. Let's see. I've got one skill point to spend, and there is a ton of different skill trees to go through. It could be a warrior necromancer. The terrible basics of necromancy. Light armor, medium armor, or real armor. Okay. Legendary armsman, crowd control. I need a two-handed axe, hammer, or sword. Basic archery. Dual wielding. I think I'm just going to save this point for now, or Southern Gentleman's. Rapier, wit. The next foe so gauche as to attack you will be parried and left bleeding by your sharp wit and cleverness. Whoopin' ass. Attack every adjacent monster once in a tantrum of righteous anger. Requires 10 ire. That's kind of bullcrap, Avok. That sucks. Blazing vituperation. I've never even heard of that word before. Hurl scathing vulgarities at your foes, leaving behind bombs that sear them if they stay too close. Think we'll unlock Rapier Wit. Because why not? Forget save and all that stuff like I was needlessly talking about. And I have no idea if that's automatically used or not. I don't see it over in my skills menu. So we'll explore this place for a little bit, and then I'm going to go turn in that artifact. I've never actually done that before. My first test character that I brought through here was brutally murdered because I let myself get overconfident. Hey, a stairwell down. Come here, you little scrobalds. I need to cut you into pieces. We let him get close to us. And then drive our sword into his little scrobold belly. Hey, a fizzy celadon mixture. Whoops. Yeah, these little worm... That guy's a pain in the ass. Okay. I better use some of my skills here. Shield rush. Rush an enemy with your shield up to 5 tiles away. High guard. If you block, you get a free counterattack. Or battle fervor. Roar into combat with tireless endurance. You take 30% less physical damage. Shake off any bleeding or poison. Let's go ahead and use that. Don't people know that no one cares that their kid can't play it? There's got to be just a bunch of trolls having a bit of fun at everyone else's expense. Anyways, I am about dead. Well, that's good that YouTube did that. I've always been curious how willing they were to actually handle those things, or if they would just basically tell you, too bad, nothing we can do about it. I've never got a strike, but I have... Oh, we got a ranged javelin throw there. I've got a lot of claims on my channel. Those little magical bastards charging after me actually scare me. Okay. Is there a hotkey for this? There we go. We charge after him. I've got to kill him. I actually would really like to get out of this place now before I die. Pass a few turns, let my stamina build back up. There we go. We launch into a full frontal assault on him. Yeah, you can get yourself surrounded pretty quickly and brutally murdered. A 10 steel slammer +1. I like it. God dang, ranged guys. Can he hit me from there? If not, I'm gonna pass a few turns. And apparently you can't rush through walls, but it will still use your stamina. That's good to know. Okay, come here, slime. We're gonna kill this thing and actually get out of here. I'm gonna go turn this artifact in before I die. That way my next character doesn't have to worry about it. Pick up any loot I've left behind, too. I'm gonna say, I love the charge ability. Oh, really? I thought I killed everything on this level. Maybe not. Where is the way out? There is a map here. There it is. It's good to know. I actually didn't know the game had a map. Welcome back to the academy. The Plumpin' One has returned, covered in the blood of his foes. We kick down the door. Hello, Plumpin' One. What brings you back to the academy? Awesome. I'm glad the levels respawn, actually. I hate having roguelikes where you can completely empty a level out and then it's just running back through it completely bored. So, I brought some books, I brought some relics, my bags are overflowing. You know what, I brought some relics back. My word! Look how historical and significant this rare artifact is. Surely you see the value in such a rare find. You know what, it belongs in a museum. You made the right call. Now all we need is a museum to store this in. Here, close your eyes. Congratulations. You have founded the Dungeonmans Academy Museum. Now you and all future graduates will gain monster knowledge for each enemy defeated in battle. Monster knowledge will let you see more detailed information about your enemies in the field, as well as provide you with an edge in combat. When your knowledge reaches a certain point, you'll generate a book of true things, a collection of indisputable facts you can return to the headmaster to ensure all future graduates share your wisdom. Pretty sure you can get some type of whirlwind attack. I think I actually read one like that whenever I was going through the skill trees there. So here you go. Here's some books. Oh, I guess I don't have any books. I thought I did. Why don't you identify some of this stuff? So we got a lesser healing potion, a scroll of identify. We have a used caster skirt, discount crossbow +1, a scroll of bolster weapon, cautious continence of Yansir. Okay. Don't know what any of that does. Hello, blacksmith. Got some trash gear. Actually, before I do any of that, I've only played, this is the farthest I've got. I haven't been to any of the towns yet or anything like that. I wanted this to basically be a blind playthrough whenever I was going to stream it. So I don't need this. 10 steel. Yep, 10 steel. Now with up to 44% actual metal. Let's go ahead and equip that. I don't need a sword, do I? I can't use the skirt, which is highly unfortunate. Okay. Melt down all of my unlocked non-magical gear. That gives us 18 units of 10 steel. Yep, melt it down. Melt down all of my unlocked gear. Apparently I've got absolutely nothing. Could give him absolutely everything I'm carrying too. Yeah, I'll go to a town eventually. I'm gonna go back to that dungeon though. Curator Mans who needs a name. How are we doing with monster knowledge? Are there any mysterious items being researched? I'd like to take some of the mysterious items that have been researched by previous Dungeonmans. That's all. That's all, mysterious man with no name. Museum Mans. Okay. Back out we go. If you don't know what a babushka is, I feel bad for you. You need to play more Sanctuary RPG. Or just hang out with some more Russians. Okay. I have no idea how deep this dungeon goes either. It's good to know that it still stays mapped out too. Got some monsters over there. We'll pick our way through. Oh, goody. There we go. Yeah, those things poison you. I don't much care for them. Between the poison and the spellcasters, they'll be keeping me on. Oh, I didn't even know you were there. We charge around the corner, taking the Scrowbald by surprise. It's gonna take me a while to get used to that name. And those ones actually kind of put up a little bit of a fight. That flimsy shield they've got. A babushka is something very valuable and worth bartering for on those long cold nights that are filled with vodka. You can't find anything else. Another bendy heater. Don't much care for. Okay. I guess we'll go down to my inevitable doom here. What do we have here? A Scrowbold Berserker. We charge after him, getting multiple surprise hits. And before I do anything else, no vodka required, you just have to be cold enough. Disarming smile. Why, aren't you the very portrait of composure? Any enemy who attacks you in the following round will receive a powerful debuff to attack and damage that lasts for 3 rounds. Keep having to mute myself going to coughing fits. I really don't know what to upgrade. I wouldn't mind getting Shield Mastery. Improves Shield Rush and High Guard. Pole Arms may now be used with shields. Basic Archery. I guess we'll upgrade shields. It's not like I'm not going to use them. I'm not going dual wield on this character. Oh. Yeah, get rid of you. I have no time for magic in my life. And already getting a little bit surrounded. Wow, that's a lot of slime. Are those slimes splitting in half, or am I just imagining? They are splitting in half. That one right there, I think, is a champion. At least I'm not completely cornered. Okay. I don't have enough stamina to do anything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this one. You know what? I'm just going to stand on this stairwell and retreat if I have to. There we go. Okay, do I have I know I have a potion of health somewhere. At least I thought that I did. Yes, Lesser Healing Potion. We drink it, and it heals me for a whopping 4 damage that I'm... Oh, wait. It's 4 damage every turn for a little bit. Some flippy flops are on the ground. And a Proof of Strength. We pick it up and put it in our pocket for safekeeping. No one will believe us if I don't. Come here, you. Oh, I hate you guys. You have to stop to cast sometime, you little weasel. There we go. And another one. What I need is a way to regenerate stamina. God dang it. What those magic ones will actually do is... How about I use another healing potion here? Hey, some armor. I've got to pick off some of these stragglers. And I don't think I regenerate stamina if I'm attacking. Is that how that works? Get back here. God, I hate you guys. My guy's too big and too slow to actually catch up to them. Aren't babushkas cute? Okay, we'll just sit here and regenerate some stamina so I can pop around this corner and fling myself like Goldberg into that little bastard's gut. There we go. We hit him with our shoulder, dropping him to the ground wheezing. Now, I don't know if items in this game can be cursed. A cracked, pinchy, and squeaky testament to your fiery spirit of rebellion. I can't use medium armor or light armor. I can only use real armor. So all that armor, I've got to go, I guess, sell that or trade it in. Blandles, can't use them. It might actually behoove me to unlock some of those, or at least a medium armor skill too, so I'm not running around pretty much butt naked. Gladiator skirt, surely that's real armor. Gladiators wouldn't use crap, would they? Medium armor, I guess they would. I need maens armor. Oh, 2 magic casters. Come on, you little magic jerks. See, the ranged ones are actually clever enough, they won't just charge around the corner and wait for you to rip their guts out. There we go. Ha, you got cornered by your own little javelin jerk. Cut him in half. And a Spaltstier. I think that's the second one that I've got. Come here. We knock his magic arrow out of the sky. Foolish mortal, cornered yourself. Grimmeth knows all about babushkas too. Okay. Flying toad. You are of no concern to me either. I'll probably have to take a break every hour for about 10 minutes just to not burn my throat out before the sun comes up. And what is this? Splinter Grip Chopper. It's an axe. -1. Can't use anything. Give it up, plumpin' one, they say. We're not gonna drop you anything useful. A bunch of unnamed poison potions that you can chug. Get yourself killed, probably. Who doesn't want to be permanently poisoned? Okay. Another sword, but there's nothing magical at all about it. Never mind. I thought I was going to have to charge that one. Yep, it must be nice having Google on your side. I've never had to turn to them, and I hope I never do. Okay. Wow. Berserker charges after us, so what else can I do here? High guard, you hunker down, powerful block bonus. Let's do that against this guy. And counterattack. The plumpin' one launches a counterattack on the Scrollbold Berserker, knocking him backwards. Not bad, never seen that happen before. Apparently we puff up our chest, take deep breaths of air. Me make deal with dirty Dungeonmans. You fall over and die, me take good care of your nice stuff. Well, how about I just kick your ass and use whatever copper falls out of you to buy a sandwich? Dungeonmans Plump takes no... So, how the hell is he hitting me from so far away? Bolstered weapon. What I actually need to do... Oh, I can't charge into an empty tile. That's good. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. There's an exit all the way to the bottom left. Shit. How about... we'll use that shield attack. I'm fucked. No! Plumpin' one is dead. I was either poisoned or taking ranged damage from somewhere before the fight even started. And so ends the journey of Plumpin' One, the level 3 fighter mans, on floor 3 of the Scrollbold Warren, defeated by Porkcruck the Small, who now claims the throne of this leaderless dungeon, uniting the forces of evil with a tremendous show of Dungeonmans slaying power. So, do they actually, do they level up by killing? I don't want to find a new academy. Do they level up by killing your heroes? This is going to be Plumpin' 2. Could try to be a necromancer this time. That was no regular scrawny Scrollbold. That one had been down there weightlifting for quite some time. I need a lot of foom. So, this stat block would actually be pretty good for a warrior necromancer. High strength, high foom, not very good science. We'll do that. And a necromancer. Pro tips: you're the one bringing back dark tomes of necromancy. You go figure it out. So I don't want to be Southern born again. How about world champion, because I love champion monsters. Let's see, powers that use stamina have increased costs on use for 2 rounds. How is this good? How is this a good perk? We're tireless. Powers that use stamina have increased costs on use for 2 rounds instead of 5. Okay, never mind. I was reading that wrong. That's actually pretty powerful. For a second I was like, that doesn't make any sense. However, we're going to be electrolyzed. Faster and more potent mana and stamina recovery. And we can be male, female, or beast, or who cares. We need to find a necromancer-looking dude. Which they don't have a very good selection. This guy does have a beard, though. So, we'll be him. I didn't get to turn in my Seal of Strength or whatever, which kind of makes me mad. Let's see. However, if you'd like some advanced training and secret knowledge, tour the academy and ask the instructors. This is a one-time offer. Once you leave the academy for the Great Wilds, the special training will no longer be available to you. What do you mean special training? Why didn't Plumpin' get special training? Dungeonmans before you have brought academy artifacts back here, and we have put them to good use. As the campus grows, so does the knowledge it can provide to our newest recruits. Normally a Dungeonmans sets forth with basic training and the bare essentials, blah blah blah. If you so desire, some of the faculty here can have answers. I got it. However, I don't think any of them will have answers, since I didn't actually return anything. I do have a little bit of tin still. I mean, all we did was open the museum up there, which isn't really anything big. Didn't bring back any books. We start with some door spikes. Okay. Ahoy, young Plumpin' 2. Well, it's done. There's the first grave I done dug here, and that's that. Rip ye Dungeonmans. I'm sure you did good. Probably. But you, Plumpin' 2, go do better. Keep on living so I don't have to be digging. I hate graves. It was a careless mistake. Now, if you'll move, I need to go pay my respects. Brave Plumpin' 1, fighter mans of the 3rd level of power. Rest in peace, Plumpin' 1. Okay. There's a ghost lingering above this place. Well, I bet you I can bump into my old character too. Yes, progression is good, isn't it? So, a used caster skirt. We strap that on, protecting our junk. That way we're not running around completely exposed. And what do I have here? Detonate dead pulse. Fire a tiny but menacing bolt of grimdark grimness at a dead pulse in the world up to 5 tiles away. The dead pulse will detonate and deal cold damage to everyone. Raise a mostly. Spend 1 dead pulse to create a mostly functional pile of parts that will follow you and fight your enemies. When it dies again, it will explode and deal poison damage to every creature around it. Summoning a mostly will detonate any other mostlies summoned. Takes 2 dead pulses. And a light shield. Requires light armor. Surround yourself in a science-based shield that absorbs viral points of damage. I think that means that's like a variation 1. I think that's a script error or something. Blowout. Knock adjacent enemies backwards 3 tiles. So we need to kill something, get some dead pulses, I guess. Not entirely sure how that works. First lesson, even after you kill something, you may need to keep killing it. Come on out, Scrobalds. I need to level up. Well, there we go. However, I need to summon a mostly. Raise a mostly. Right there. It's mostly body parts. I hope I can't accidentally attack that thing. It's roughed up. It's adventurous. Okay, good. I can pass through it. And those things are crazy enough they're actually going to just go suicide, whether or not I do anything. Oh, did it note? I didn't even see that. The Slayer of Plumpin' 1 lives here now. That bastard. We'll go kill him soon enough. Keep saving these up. There we go. That mostly out there. These mostlies are really, really worthless. I think they're good just for a distraction. I'm not surprised that they're worthless, though. Consume this book to gain 1 point in Legendary Armsman. I'm going to go turn that in. We get a plated filled sarong, which is real armor. Which PlumpHelmetPunk would have loved to have had. Okay. Get down there, mostly. I guess it's like a 1-for-1 trade, basically. The mostly dies, takes out everything around it. I need to just farm these slimes, actually. If I can find another slime spawner. Get over here, you sack of crap. If I get too far away from it, it dies too, or is it just a time thing? That was kind of crap. I don't think so, Hypec. I think it's all skirt-based, because real men wear skirts. Skirts in pink, apparently. Scroll. Lunge Fekungag. Okay. We're actually doing a decent job of cutting through these things. One skill that I need, I don't even know if this game has, is Life Tap, though. Something to actually heal myself with. Yep, and if I get too far away from those things, they die. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. Equip the sword. I don't know if the light armor is any better. I'm just glad that I can actually equip swords. I'm not even sure there's staffs or anything like that. Okay. I think we just about got this place mapped out. Let's go ahead and go back to the academy real quick. Yay, we leveled up. There's a lot of Space Station 13 episodes that I really love. There's so many good ones. Wizardmans, no. I should have went and bought some cough drops before I recorded tonight. Mana bones. Dead crafting, raise a mostly. Redistribution of health. Consume all your dead pulses to drain health from enemies within 3 squares of you. 1 enemy is drained per dead pulse consumed. Attempting to drain health from enemies who are not alive is absolutely safe. Super effective even. Do it all the time. I highly believe that that is lying to me. Level 3 will let me build Grave Mooks. And level 6 is Freeze Hatred. Mana Bones. Grants defensive aura on Dead Pulse pickup. Damaging champions and bosses will occasionally spawn Dead Pulses. Picking up a Dead Pulse gives you a brief defensive aura that reduces incoming damage by 50%. Let's see. Also, damaging a boss champion or ancient king will sometimes cause... Okay. That seems like a passive thing. That's not a bad pickup. Let's fire a... Oh, I can't detonate a Dead Pulse. I understand how that works now. If I use it in the middle of a group of enemies that I've been slaying, magical, wonderful things will happen. So, 2 things we're going to do here. We're going to go back to the academy. In fact, let's just try this. Sploosh, that was very anticlimactic. Okay. We're going to go back to the academy, and then I am going to go peek around the town. Why the hell can I not? There it is. I'm blind. I know, my throat is ruining me tonight. Take slow, deep breaths. I've got some tea, but I am going to have to go get more. I want to give you some books for the library. Wonderful. I'm sure the High Libromancer. Blah, blah, blah. We'll accept these books. Maybe if I go gargle with some Listerine, it'll help my throat. I'm falling apart. Quick, someone cast health on me. Heal me. I need a stim pack. Yeah, take my book. Outstanding. The first of many, I hope. I think we have enough to expand our library. Haha, I'm basically a Tomb Raider. So, we've expanded the library to level 1. Future graduates can visit the library to have scrolls up to Tier 1 pre-identified. Also, there's bonus scrolls waiting for us in the chest. Let's go get all of this crap identified too. Combat tunic, blah blah blah. Scroll of ignore laughable projectiles. Scroll of pin to win. Okay. Yeah, my tea is not exactly raging hot anymore. It's below room temperature at this point, so I probably do need to go get a refill. Okay. So, wow, we picked up a bunch of scrolls that we have no idea what they do. Master, couldn't you have identified these things before giving them to me? And apparently items can be cursed. Remove a curse from one item. You consume the cursed magic, which will damage you, but may also make you stronger in the process. Now, none of this stuff I picked up I can actually use armor-wise, so let's just go give it all away. Take all of my unlocked gear. There we go. As long as he doesn't take any of my scrolls or anything, which I don't know why he would. So in fact, that's not actually gear. And the stead of why not. Hello, fine citizens. It is I, PlumpHelmetPunk, the Dungeonmans. It's a lady merchant. What can I do for ya? I'd like to sell loot. Please buy. Buy all my arms. What do you have for sale? I gotta talk through it, Rilder. Even if my throat's sore and falling apart, the more I talk, the tougher it'll get over time. I gotta level it up, right? So we've got random potions. All this shit is really expensive. Pretty much anything that I can actually use, like potions? Wow. Okay. I need to go do some more dungeoning. It's a merchant. What do you have for sale? No hero should leave town without a beryllium door spike. Beryllium. Okay. Couple mystery scrolls. Spike the door and hold it shut. Prevent monsters from opening a door. Interesting. I guess if we get cornered and scared, we can do that. And the blacksmith. What do you have for sale? Bronzed clogs. I can't use any of it. Magical loafers. Could buy that for 2 silver. Let's go ahead and buy it. That's basically all my money. Magical loafers. We slip them on, and our feet sing our praises now that we're not running around barefoot. Aftershave is one of the best feelings in the world after you've shaved. I never thought that it, like that burn, I love that burn. It's amazing. And another blacksmith. So a caster's skirt that has -2. It's 4 gold though, good lord. Light armor +1 +3. Let's buy that too. And it's a mage thread kilt. I don't think I need to identify it. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they would sell me cursed items though, without telling me. Looky here, a necromancer. I say, woo, yeah, whoa, what now you doing here? Yeah, pigs. I know you want some pigs. Pigs, yeah. Yes, I would like to peruse your extended catalog of fine and fancy pigs. Holy shit. 159 gold coins. Eat this entire pig to restore all health, stamina, and mana. You can even make a dead pulse out of the skull. This pig is so flavorful that this entire item card is flavor text. There you go. Mofleeker knows the secret. That's why I play some of the worst games in existence. Over the years, anyways. Oh, boy. Okay. We're going back down here. I want to go beat that dungeon boss. We need to get some revenge for Plump 1 at some point. Okay, everybody step right up. Though you may crush easily these chittering weaklings, do not underestimate their champions. I just saw numbers flash. I don't know exactly what that did. Go. Get those two back. For a second I thought I was taking damage that I wasn't prepared for. I don't think that actually did anything when that exploded next to him. I'm kind of disappointed. Whoops. What the hell buttons am I even pressing? There we go. I got to pay more attention. Okay. And no, those things are just time-based. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Will someone loan me some gold so that I can go buy those pigs? Well, aren't you just a piece of crap? Wasn't able to hit him at all. Just about got myself killed. 2. Plumpin' 2 picks up cool tricks for dear foes. Consume this book to gain 1 point in tricksonometry. Stream probably did skip. I wouldn't be surprised. I've noticed that my streams seem to end for just a second or two and then come back online. Like after the stream, if I stream for 5 hours, and then end it, I'll have like 4 videos. Some will be 10 minutes long, some will be 2 hours long, and we pick up a Prance Elf Limpcaster. It's a 2-handed staff, 27 spell power. What was once able to cast Melf's Flaccid Arrow, but even that power has fled this unfortunate vessel. Have to say I find this inventory window a little bit distracting. I'm trying to run around and see what's going on down there. Oh really? You wanna go? I definitely don't fear any other magic casters. There we go. All you kobolds bow down before me. I think it's just because of how bad my stream is. Like, Hitbox actually assumes that I've quit streaming just for a few seconds. And I have to deal with it. It doesn't tell me that the streams went offline or anything like that. And that was a champion. I wasn't even paying attention. A proof of strength. Okay. Before going down to fight the boss, I am going to turn that proof of strength in. Yep. And my mostly suicides himself in order to save me. There we go. Man, I'm getting a lot of crap here, actually. Another Eat Curse scroll. I wonder if you can find really good items, but they have a curse on them, so that's when those scrolls will actually come into being useful. Like, I haven't seen any curses at all. So I don't know what effects they could possibly have. Okay, we're going back. Before I die or something, I want to go turn the proof of strength in. And I'm glad that he also draws all aggro. It's a shame that there's not some type of heritage chest, so I could pass some of this gear on. None of it's super powerful, but it would be nice just to have a little bit of a boost starting off. Avok never sleeps. Sleep is for the weak. Just take power naps every now and then. There you go. Have some books. Are you ready to surrender your copies? Yes, I am. That makes 2 books turned in. Yeehaw. Do I get anything? Nope. Not a damn thing. identify all this for me. So, Prance Elf Limpcaster, Town Guard Shield, Town Guard Halt. No, you can't store it in that chest. That chest is only things that are given to you, that you have to use on this character. I wonder if it would actually be a good idea for my Necromancer to skill into shields, just so I have a little bit of extra defense and blocking. Let's see, I brought back some relics. It's a proof of strength, an undeniable mark of prowess and tenacity. The Battle Master will be so proud. Go talk to him about raising your base stats. Okay. So that's... do I still have it? No. Hello, Battle Master. Real hero plumpin' too. Staying frosty and on the bounce as always. Listen with both ears, maggot. It seems like the Academy stockpile is 1 proof of strength collected and you have 2 points left to spend on improving your base stats. I'm not sure those numbers are right. Oh, you think because I'm ripped like a tall stack of buffalo I can't do math? It's real simple. New graduates get a fresh pile of 1 point for every proof of strength delivered to the Academy by graduates prior. When you bring back a proof of strength, you get 2 more points to spend. These points don't carry over. Okay, I understand. So, what should we level up? Foom or strength? I kind of want to unlock some sword skills too. So I'm not really using a whole bunch of mana here. And I am getting into melee combat quite frequently. That would cost 2 to level up though. That would cost 2. Skills increases your ability to hit, parry, dodge, and adds damage to range. I don't really want to save them because I'm probably going to die before I can use them. Use that last one. Whatever, we'll just use one. Fine. Seems like the best choice for me. Let's go turn all this crap in. Here's some trash gear. How about melt down all of my gear that's not equipped. And upgrade WoW. Upgrade costs 110 still. Always stack strength. You don't have any blueprints. Academy War. Try not to cough here. The War Gear Vault. The vault is for gear that is legendary or set piece quality, or heroic gear from fallen graduates past. Can upgrade it for 100. Okay. Everything takes 100. Basically, I need to do a lot more murdering and a lot more surviving. Slaxer, what are you doing with your life, sleeping all day? I slept for 8 hours the other day and felt like I slept way too long. I woke up and was tired for pretty much the rest of the day. Okay, so there we are. We're gonna go down, probably to my doom here in a minute. Because why not? Damn, these guys are tough. I probably am not going to be able to defeat this boss once we get to him. It's only... maybe, because now I can upgrade this. I wasn't actually expecting level 5. I don't know where the... Is it? Okay, that's the experience right there. I don't know why I wasn't looking at that earlier, but now we can do Grave Mooks. The number of Grave Mooks is based on the dead pulses consumed. The power of the Grave Mooks scales with your level, but they are generally fragile. Okay. How do I get my skills? Do I have to drag them? Yes, I do. I'm getting smarter. Okay. I'm learning. So, I'm not gonna summon any grave mooks just yet. We'll wait till I'm surrounded by something. And then I'll probably use all of my dead pulses and be completely screwed until I go back to the first level. And grind out some dead pulses. Get 'em, grave mooks! And yeah, it automatically uses all of your dead pulses, whether you want it to or not, I imagine. And they only last for like 6 or 7 turns. Did I just take 24 damage? No, 2 and 4. Good God. Don't scare me like that, game. Okay. Let us get... Don't much... What do you mean I got it? Oh. I'm bad. I've mentioned it before, but I never know where my keys are. This new keyboard still has me completely confused sometimes. Okay. We cracked the lobster open. Oh, goody! Just what I wasn't wanting to see. Scrollbold Berserker. There's 2 of them. They charge after us. That was actually better than I thought it would. I honestly expected them both to just slaughter me. I need dead pulses. Trying to read chat too. Avok, how long did it take YouTube to fix that strike? Oh, good. There's a champion too. So we'll summon a mook. It's just one. Oh, look, it's York Cog Moon Eyes. Me crush you like egg, like already broken egg, and me break again. Well. What to do? Equip that. Got some random scrolls here. Scroll of Pin to Win. Pins a monster in place for at least 2 rounds. Reveals the location of all stairs. Liquid Bandage. Flickering Mana. Let's just randomly read this. Our boots have vanished. Whisked off to an Ethereal flea market, no doubt, in return. We are fucked. I've got a champion and a boss here. Where's the nearest stairwell? I don't even see one on my map here. Do all the stairs disappear when the boss is showing up to ruin my life? Okay. So we got that one. Let us do that. So maybe I can keep the boss busy while I pick up all these dead pulses. Good lord. So yeah, keep the boss busy, and this is actually incredibly powerful. That skill that I unlocked that makes those dead pulses drop off of bosses randomly. Another great victory for the Academy and all the Dungeonmans. You should be proud. Now go pick up whatever that cut rate trash mob dropped. Okay. So all I gotta do is distract them while I wander around and pick up the dead pulses randomly. I like it. Very nice. And there was a vase on top of a wall. So, to jump into the portal or not to jump into the portal? What does it say? A portal to the overworld. We're not gonna go to the overworld just yet. I'm pretty sure that these dungeons keep the same layout. And if that's the case, I want to go see if we can find where Plumpin' One died at. Because he should have died way over here. Oh, goody. You know what, you take care of that one. I'm going to get the javelin thrower. Come back here, you little pokey bastard. Now, Plumpin' One was all the way, what, over here in this corner close or something like that? They never expect a wizard to come from behind. Necromancer. Sick 'em bone, buddy. Plus, maybe if I'm lucky, I can find some more champions down here to loot spew at me. Can I bump into the ghost of one of my fallen characters? I know that's a feature in a lot of roguelikes. They come back and kill you because you were bad and let them die. Okay. Mostly you're just doing nothing. You're mostly useless is what you are. Hey, there's where Plumpin' died, it looks like, if I have to guess. It says that's a scrobald tosser, but it does not look like it. That looks like a pile of fucking bones with Plump's soul burning through it. Okay. You go deal with that. I guess he was hiding behind it. Fallen Champion's Pyre. Plumpin' was not a very powerful Dungeonmans, but even the most junior graduate from the academy has a force of will far stronger than the average man's. Some small essence of Plumpin' lingers here, and as you approach it, it swirls around you, bestowing what power it can. They still talk about you, Plumpin' in the academy rec room. The legend will never die. Okay. So, we pick up a proof of strength. I'm gonna be leveling up really soon. I'm gonna be going into a coughing fit real soon too. I can feel it. At which point, once we return to the academy, I'll probably take a quick 5 to 10 minute break, go get myself some tea, try to recover for a minute. We're up to 2 gold now. The Plumpin' strength is ours. So can you farm your characters, like let them die in an easy to reach location, then go pick up their strength to turn in? Is that a possible mechanic? Or have they been wise enough to already know that players are bastards and will attempt that? Okay. You know what? Not even going to bother chasing you around. Go fuck yourself. We are going to get out of here. Even though I probably should have taken the portal, but where's the fun in that? Where's the experience in that? I got one more kill anyways. And then I will level up. Come here. He parries us. Okay, maybe now one more kill. Got 1 experience. Here, have the distraction. God damn. A blocking machine. Yeah. Another 6 hours at this rate and I'll be able to afford the pig. Well, if you save up the Seals of Strength, don't those stat points transfer over to your next characters? True, but then every character after that would still be able to get plus 17, because it sounds like it carries over. Okay. Why don't you identify all my stuff? What do we got? Venomous, Chill, Bitey, Spall Teaser. That's actually incredibly damaging. Adds 1d3 cold, 1d4 poison, sometimes fills a poison with enemy, causes bleeding. Venomous, Flaming, Bitey, Iron-esque Zweehander. Okay, Iron-esque Zweehander. Antiseptic, Bendy, Iron Heater. Still not a damn thing. Scrowballs, True Things, Volume 1. 3 proofs of strength. Annicated Mefibrillator. Return this to the Academy Headmaster. Yes, we got a lot of stuff. Here, take some books. I thought I had a book. Have some relics instead. Wonderful, a whole collection of monster knowledge. I'll see that all your notes go to the museum. Proofs of strength. And hey, that's a vintage Mefibrillator you've got there. And, my word, it's annicated. The Alchemy Lab will delight in this. Thank you so much. Well, it seems like we've got some new supplies for the Alchemy Lab. Let's put those to use right now. So, we've expanded the Alchemy Lab to level 1. Future graduates can visit there to have potions up to tier 1 pre-identified. Also, there are now bonus potions waiting for us, and I did level up. So, grants offensive aura when dead pulses are spent. Spending any amount of dead pulse charges us with dark energy, amplifying the damage of any attacks we make in the next round by 20%. Nah. Well, what do we want to do? I thought I didn't take Southern Gentlemen's. There we go. I got more skills at the bottom. Field work. Cartography. Grants overworld combat bonus. When starting a random combat encounter in the overworld, we begin the fight with a powerful combat buff. Or greater dungeon sense. Your ability to sense hidden objects in dangerous situations is enhanced, building on top of the knowledge gained at the Academy Library. There's also master's programs that I'm not going to be able to go into just yet. Well, so what we've got going right now isn't actually that bad. Combat casting. You understand the secrets of the wizard staff, which can fire at enemies up to 3 squares away. Lava lance. Hurl a spear of superheated foam in a line up to 4 squares long. Conjure ice block. And decoy maens. Place a completely convincing decoy hero into an empty tile that will taunt enemies into attacking it. I really need a way to create more damage though, so we'll get lava lance. I really would have liked to have went for some of those more fluffy skills, but whatever. And why don't you identify these for me? Our Turbulent Sapphire Serum is a Lesser Academy Revitalizing Punch. Okay. Why don't you tell me what we can do? Ah, PlumpHelmetPunk, checking out the laboratory, I see. Let's see, we've got the basics up and running. It's a functional alchemy lab, which is better than nothing. Most importantly, I can boluminize my tea again. What's the point of tea without those little bitty bolum bubbles? I agree. What is the point? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to turn all of my gear into 10 still. I can't use any of it. I'm probably not going to be leveling up into swords and things like that. So, melt down all of my gear that's not equipped. I'll get 50 units of 10 still for it. Of course the game's going to jip me and leave me 2 away. So, how are we doing with monster knowledge? That's bullcrap. I thought that I had all of the Scrowball knowledge unlocked. Apparently I'm too short. Okay. Let's go get my strength points. Let's get to spending. I've got a total of 7. We'll spend them on foam. There we go. And it gives me a total of 6 extra mana. Big whoop. Which I guess is 1 extra cost of lava lance. Anyways, before we go back out, I am going to actually go get some more tea, take a quick break, and then we will go explore the overworld just a little bit and see what's going on out there. Okay guys, there's a poll going on right now. Your opinion doesn't have complete and total sway, but well, everyone out there might be getting a drink or whatever. I'm gonna run this real quick before I get started doing whatever we're doing. Yeah, if there is a tie, if democracy fails again on this channel, I'm going to nuclear bomb it. The nuclear option will be fucking enacted. It's a secret what's next in the queue. I like having my secrets, and my mystery, and my intrigue, and my hype, and all that good stuff. Have you ever drawn a dick on a barista for a barista Slaxer? Maybe a mixed drink with a dick umbrella in it? I wish I could do the Arnold voice like Grimmeth. Get hype? I can't do it. Get hype? Grimmeth, you've got mod powers. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I'll be doing option 2 here in a little bit.
Get hype! Get to the chopper!
I've never practiced any additional voices or anything like that, so I have absolutely no talent in them. I end up just sounding like myself, no matter what voice I try to do. Okay, I guess we're gonna be Dungeonmansing it out for a little bit. I'll probably be doing Dungeonmans either until this character dies or for another hour or so, and then we will be doing the next game that I'm actually really excited about. I've only played it for a little bit, but it's awesome. Clickety click click click. So yeah, you can use your mouse to play this entire game if you want, which will probably be a lot quieter than my keyboard. What, I can't there? Okay, there we go. So can I not leave? So we can go to the Oakfells. They said that the south and the east is the most dangerous. They didn't say anything about the north. Apparently we've got another town here. The town of Elbon Bluff. Extreme clicking action. Let's get Pagel going on here. Apparently this town is exactly the same basic layout as the other town. It's a prefab town. What do you have for sale? Scrolls of Identify. No thank you. What can I do for you? That's the question, sir. Real armor, light armor. Do I even have shoes? I don't think I do. No, because I teleported my shoes to some freaking flea market. So we'll buy some flippy floppies. Just so I don't get blisters on my feet while running around out here. And you know what? This game is so much better than Tome. I can't stand a Tome. What do you have for sale? Ooh, wow. That's 8 gold, though. A winged steel sword. I really wish I could afford that. The mouse is way too slow. I can't deal with that much slowness. 34 silver. It's unidentified. Let's buy it. I'm curious what it is. It could be good, it could be bad. What did we get? A flaming splinter grip chopper. Adds 1d3 fire damage. We'll equip it. It's definitely better than the crap that I've got on. Wow, it's an innkeeper. What do you have for sale? Unknown scrolls. Okay. Can I talk to anyone else in here? Or is it just the lovely tavern wench? Hello, barkeeper. A Dungeonmans. Well, that settles it. This bar is officially fancy. Time to break out the good copperware. So have you heard any news? Monsters that need crushing, gleaming loot piles, harmless and unattended. Yeah, I'd like a room. Oh, 15 silver? No. I don't need it. Redditor Realtor. For some reason, my computer only beeps when I close the door to its enclosure. It's not beeping because it's overheated. I think it's just honestly afraid of the dark. If I lock it in there, it beeps. It's like, let me out! I need light, I can't see! So, have you heard any news? Word did come by of something interesting out yonder. Might be a pretty good haul for someone like you, assuming the monsters don't get the best of you. 7 silver to get a tip? Okay. Thank you kindly. So I heard someone going on about the Labyrinth of Dreams, very far east of here. Okay. The Labyrinth of Dreams. I have a bad feeling about that place. I'm not even gonna go bother checking out the pigs. So what is this? The star-cursed defeat of Heravalk. And another town. What are you? Showdown at Briscoe Lane. Honestly, I don't know where I should go. Probably should just keep going in order. The Oak Fells. That way I don't get completely decimated. This dungeon is trivial for a Dungeonmans of your level. Fighting here would be an exercise in grindy boredom. Let's just skip ahead to where you crush all the monsters and scoop up the loots. Yes, let's do that. Are you serious, game? That's kind of an interesting mechanic. Mysterious artifact from history. So it's got an Earthbound mechanic where if you are over-leveled and too powerful, you can just fucking crush it instantly and get free loot and stuff. I like. So what did we get? A Wimpy Spalster, Copper Short Sword, Super Venomous Tin Steel Hammer. Which is a lot better than the axe that I bought. 1d4 poison, 1d4 poison. And let's turn this over. I brought back some relics, sir. This could be quite the treasure. The museum will start an investigation, but it will take a long time. Perhaps it'll be of use to future graduates. Mayhap it will be. Let's go get all this stuff smelted down, because why not? Yes. Smelt down everything that's not equipped. So we're now up to 125. I'm not going to spend any of it. Yeah, I would... Sorry, Slackster. Even if you put your amazing artistic skills to use, I would never be able to use it. The Bastion of Defiance. Okay. Get all the loot. And hey, this one's not overpowered. The Villains of Thomaston Lane. And so PlumpHelmetPunk descends into the Villains of Thomaston Lane. And that's all we have to say about that. Holy crap. Okay. Don't much care for these guys, honestly. They're gutter chemists. I wonder. Honestly, I've kind of got myself in a pickle here. There we go. Clink. So, one thing I need to do that I did not do. Equip my lava lance. What's the range? Not very good range. I don't much care for this. So, if I wanted to go get those dead pulses, I would have to be somewhat suicidal. You know what? I'm gonna die here if I don't run. We're getting the hell out of this place. I don't like that area. That was a little bit of a disaster. Run around for a second. This place does not have a tavern, which makes me sad. What did we pick up at that other dungeon? Beat stick, 10 still curious, Terra boots. Again, getting all types of armor that I can't actually use. Hello, sir. It's the town mayor. Hello, PlumpHelmetPunk. I am the town mayor. What can I do for you? How is this town's prosperity? Right now, our prosperity is 0 out of a maximum of 1. Seeing as we're pretty far from danger here, we don't have the most exciting merchandise. Further out in the wild, you'll find more towns with more potential. There's room for growth, of course, and if you find any purloined inventory, be sure to bring it by and help us grow. I should mention, unpleasant as it is, that the unfortunate passing of a Dungeonmans will result in all the town's prosperity being lowered by 1. Okay. What are the effects of high prosperity? It's a measure of how well our shops are doing. Higher means they've got better items, an increased chance to see magical items. Means lower prices for us as well. We need purloined inventory. Every town has a maximum. Okay. So yeah, I don't much care for that last place we went to. Let's just bypass that completely. And no. I can't... So I can't even go into these places. It won't let me do it at all. That does kind of bum me out. But whatever. Get another mysterious artifact. So like if I need to go level up somewhere, I've got to go to an actual place with difficulty. Here's some relics. And what do we have? Copper longsword, splinter grip choppa, prance elf limp caster, cool used caster's skirt. Nope. Go turn all this crap in. Now I could sell this stuff in town for actual money, but I would rather upgrade the academy while I can, instead of having some gold that is just going to go to waste when I die. So yeah, we'll ignore that place. God damn. Are there any of these places I can actually fight in around here? Another town. Showdown at Briscoe Lane. Shit. More of these things. No. I don't like fighting ranged opponents with a ton of bombs. What is this? The Labyrinth of Dreams. This is that information that we bought. And so Plumpin' 2 descends into the labyrinth of dreams. What do we have? Knock knock, is anybody home? It looked like that might have been something, but nope. Just a dead end, and there's no search option. Oh, goody. So this is how you die. You get completely surrounded and cornered. Thankfully, though, we're able to slice through those hordes of monsters that try to sneak up on us before they can do any damage. Yeah, everybody just funneled through one at a time. Oh, what are you? It's a splotch horror. And a riot girl. She's unhurt. She's definitely not on our side either. We cut her head off and she drops a tin steel ring for us. A combat tunic. Let's identify some of this stuff. That is a cool tin steel ring of strength. +1 strength, 20 fire resistance. We put it on our right hand and flaunt it about for a second, admiring how glittery it is. And this is a sturdy fluid combat tunic. 5 total dodge, 5% total block. Tear the sleeves off if it makes you feel strong. Is the computer beeping? I don't hear it beeping. No, it's not dying. I would show you guys here. See, I can make it beep. All it's doing is all the buttons on the front are swapping on and off and changing my fan speed from high to low. It just beeps while setting here. I think I've got a short in one of the wires or something. How that happened, I have no idea, because it's not like I've moved it. It just sets there. Maybe something shook apart over time. Well, hello to all of you motherfuckers, too. What did I do? He pulls me into the fight. That's not a good thing. In fact, now you guys have me checking my computer down there to make sure it's not beeping. So, this is probably where a door spike comes in. What did you just throw at me? Bastard. You dirty knave. We charge into the room and cut everything into ribbons. Go get them, mostly. And no, my mostlies don't die if they leave my sight. That's good to know. The stream's not showing. Is the stream not showing for anyone else? Is it still dead?